Hello, welcome. I'm back. Hope you guys getting your notifications. Free live chats. I'll answer them. Live questions. I'll answer them in the order that they're received. Super chats or PayPal donations of $1.99 or more. We'll skip the line. I also have a sale going on. If you're interested, it's on the community board. I think, I don't know, something for $17. I don't know. I don't remember. 4 questions, I think. 3 or 4 questions for $17. Let me find. Ah. This is the damn old one. Where is the new one? You see, this is what I'm saying. Let me see if I can search for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I found it. Okay, good. Phantom Love. How annoying is that? You've got a wish and balance, patience, compassion, and love coming in. This is what's coming in on the way. There may be an air sign around you, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. This person may have some money. They may want to do some fun, exciting things, and they may be willing to pay for it. And they may be pursuing you pretty hard. And it looks like you and this person will have a lot of chemistry together. So I think that it's a good time coming up. Inez, what does T think about me? T finds you intriguing and mysterious. They also find you to be attractive, intriguing and mysterious, but also down to earth. Like they think that you have a down to earth side too. And they also think that you're very successful, or you could be even more successful. They think you have a lot of potential. That's what I'm looking for. Sister, how's he feeling towards me today? How's he feeling towards me today? Like the world is at his feet. He feels very connected to you today. He feels like you're smart, you're understanding, lovable, and focused. He feels good towards you today. Lightning. What's going to happen between me and the Scorpio? What happens between the lightning and the Scorpio? Happiness. After a decision is made to move forward, divine intervention steps in. I think there's more to come. I don't know if you guys reconcile and get back together or if it's a new relationship and you guys move forward. There's more to come from this situation for sure. Inez, what does S feel about me? Do you see contact? He likes you. There's emotions here, but yet it shows he holds himself back. So let me see if he's going to contact. 6, 7, 8. There's contact, but it may take a while. It may not happen that fast. Let's see. Contact may not come in before, like it may come in by the end of the winter. So it could be a good couple of weeks. Anna, what is Christopher feeling towards me today? He feels good about you today. Like he may be stepping out of the box or getting out of his own way. He may be thinking about moving forward more in this relationship. Feels good today. Enos. Will something between me and T happen? Something between you and T can happen, but it's going to take a minute. I get 33%, which would mean that it's probably, if it's going to happen, may take a good couple of months. Ashley, how does this person feel for me? I'm really happy. Okay, how does this person feel? They're feeling kind of connected today. Connected, loving, happiness. And they're not holding themselves back. So I'm glad that you're happy, because I think that this person is going to want more, or they're going to put more into the relationship. Not holding themselves back, ready to move forward. It could lead to more, or a little more stability in the situation. TD, Aries current energy towards me. Aries current energy. This may sound bizarre, but he may be thinking about going on a little trip, or asking you to go away overnight or something like that. A small little trip comes up. Feels passionately for you and feels focused on you today. So he's been thinking about you a lot today, or maybe over the last 36 to 48 hours. Inez, how will this semester at uni turn out? Okay, overall, it's pretty good. You're going to have a tower moment at some point. But, I mean, there's always got to be some kind of issue at some point. So I'm not too concerned about this. Because overall, you have the 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and you have the Emperor, which would lead me to believe that you take control, you're very focused, you move forward, and you prosper. So overall, it would be very good. What? Get your bone. Get your bone. Readings with Allie. How many days until I move? It's close, just when? All right, let's see. Get your bone. It could be within the next 2 weeks. I would say 12 days to 2 weeks. All right, Dylan, don't bark. What do you want? You hungry? Let me get you some food. It's like every time I sit down to do something, you want to be a stitch. You gotta be a stitch? Oh. All right, come on. There you go. Inez, what's coming towards me in general? Dylan, lay down. She's sleeping. Don't bark at her. She's quiet. Come on. Quiet down. Come up here. Come up here. Come on. Come on. Come up here. Get up on the bed. Dylan, please. She's sleeping, Dylan. You see her when she wakes up. Somebody from your past returns. Somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to comes back. They could be an Aries or a Taurus, or an Aries on the Taurus cusp. If not, they would be a strong personality. They may come back with financial stability and wanting to do some fun things. They come in out of the blue, and it may take you by surprise. That's coming. That's coming. You want water? I don't know what you want. Come feeling pleased. Here. This guy. All right. Miss Rosie. What are his feelings towards me tonight? Is he jealous? There is a little bit of jealousy. There's also him kind of feeling like the wind has been taken out of his sails, like he didn't get his wish. The star card in reverse. And also he may feel like throwing up his hands at the universe, like I don't know what the hell to do. Feeling regretful with the 5 of Cups. Feeling like his wish hasn't come true. He's either regretful and envious or jealous of something, but something isn't sitting right with him tonight, and that's good. Let him think about it. Tash. Oh, thank you. So Annis did end up asking if I wanted to go for wings, but I purposely pushed it to Saturday. But we did plan Thursday. He seems to be upset for Valentine's Day because of his girlfriend wants to know what he's feeling towards me. His girlfriend wants to know, and she's living far away? Is that what's happening? Oh man, she's probably... Yeah, you see, he's feeling connected to you, and she's feeling failure and regret. You see, if she's feeling jealous, jealousy is such a strong emotion. It goes out really fast. It reflects back to the person that feels it. Jealousy, I think, is probably, if not worse than fear, it's right up there with fear. So it's almost as if she's pushing him into your arms. I wonder what he said to her. Do you know? Did he tell you? Oh, boy. Wait a minute. I saw that there was a PayPal donation, somebody said. But I can't remember who it was now. Let me just check PayPal quick. I know the names are sometimes different on PayPal. Victoria, okay. That's the same name person. Sometimes people have different names. Victoria. Oh. After texting Richard tonight, why did he read and not reply? Is he going to reply to me? Okay. Is he going to reply? I think he will. 2 aces in the Chariot, which is a fast mover. I think he's going to reply. You know, it's so funny, okay? Everybody does that. Everybody is like, he read the message, why didn't he reply? But nobody takes into account. I mean, think about all the times you open up a text message or a message of any kind. Maybe you're online in the grocery store, right? You open up the text message and then all of a sudden it's your turn and now you're bagging your groceries. So you read the message, but you didn't answer. Or your boss comes over to your desk at work. You know, there are so many reasons why somebody maybe read it and didn't answer, but yet everybody, it's across the board. Everybody feels the same when they're like, how come you read it and you didn't respond? But there are all kinds of situations. And for me, I'm really good at getting back to people because not only is it for this business, you know, like for people that want tarot readings, especially tarot readings, because people don't like to wait. I don't like to wait either, so I get it. I like to get back to people quickly. But also for my yoga, you know, like teachers or managers will try to contact me. I have to answer them fast, and I'm really good at getting back fast. But every now and again, I'll read a text message, put the phone down, get on the phone, go to the bathroom, walk the dog, whatever, and forget to answer. So it happens, but I can appreciate why, you know, you get annoyed by it, because I do too. Ty Savage, is Nina interested in me romantically? Yes. You got 3 aces. I would be surprised if she's not. 3 aces, that's pretty much a yes. Inez, who is the person coming back and why? There's a Libra coming back out of the blue. If it's not a Libra, it would be somebody who, karma is changing this situation. So if somebody from your past screwed you, they're coming back to apologize and make the situation right. They may be coming in out of the blue when you least expect it, and they're going to apologize and either want a second chance and be able to transform the relationship. Or if it's somebody, you know, you see with karma, I think it would have to be somebody that owes you. I think somebody is somebody that either screwed you in the past or did you wrong, and coming back to kind of make amends with it, over it. Talia, will something happen between Brian and I tomorrow? Okay. Will something happen with Brian and I tomorrow? Okay, I'm not confident that something, it depends what you're looking for. The devil card here, could you go out and drink and hook up? Possibly. With the devil card, that's definitely a possibility. But I'm not showing that like romantic love is around the situation for tomorrow. Hanging out, hooking up, partying, definitely. That can definitely happen tomorrow. Tatiana, why is Jameson start typing on SC and not finish? What's SC? Super chat? Is that it? All right, let's see. Why did he not finish? He changed his mind. Whatever he was going to say, or whatever he was going to say, he decided not to say it and hold it back. He felt like he was either going to let the cat out of the bag or wasn't ready to own it. Whatever it was he was going to say, he changed his mind. That's strange. I wonder what he was going to type. Tash. How is he feeling towards me? Because he kind of scared me. So I have a feeling that he's doing the wings thing out of obligation. What do you mean by he scared you? He's feeling happiness around the situation. Just be careful that you and him don't have a misunderstanding. The tower is in reverse, which would mean it's not a big deal, but it could be some kind of mild minor crisis. How he's feeling is happy. He's also feeling attracted and maybe wants to party. Like the devil could be like, you may go out for wings and maybe he wants to go out for drinks or something like that afterwards. And I don't think he's doing anything out of obligation. Oh, he's scared. No, I don't think he's scared of you. No, it doesn't come off he's scared of you. Fear doesn't show up. It shows up happiness. And I don't think he's obligated. Not at this point, I'm not feeling that. That's not what it's showing right now. Tatiana, how is Jameson feeling towards me? Thoughts and feelings for Jameson. Okay, overall, he's got a wish around him and feeling spiritually connected to you. So I don't know if he's hoping that things move forward. He's prepared to move forward. The Hermit is here, so he may get silent at some point. If he does, don't freak out about it, because then he comes in out of the blue. And it feels like at that point, he may be ready to move forward with a more of a love relationship, success around the love relationship. You at that point might have choices. I think this guy's got feelings for you. I think he cares for you. I think he can't get out of his own way right now. But I do think that that's going to change too in the upcoming weeks. With the Six of Wands, he should be finding his nerve, moving things forward with success. It could also be sometimes if choices show up around you, he can intuitively feel that and decide that he better do something before he loses his chance. Oh, he's watching social media. Yeah, he's stalking. He wants to know what's going on. He's driving himself a little nuts. That's all right. Let him drive himself a little nuts. We'll see what happens. I think he's eventually going to take the bull by the horns and come forward. Bria, how's the Capricorn feeling? How's the Capricorn feeling? Use your intuition with the Capricorn. They're feeling like they want the situation to evolve and grow. Feeling like they may be feeling at some points like they can't get out of their own way as well. Very focused on the situation, but feeling stuck. Like focusing on the problem, but not doing anything about it. So wanting to move forward and not moving forward. And then look what happens. The Chariot shows up, which means they will move forward. Now, they may be moving forward once they have financial stability. So who knows? Maybe they have a bill to pay, or maybe they're a little bit stressed out about money. Once money gets a little bit more fluid, they come forward. It also could be a timing thing. So who knows? Maybe they get their tax return in a couple of weeks and now they feel like it could be like a timing thing. Like money comes in for them at the same time they move forward with you. So it may not necessarily mean that they're struggling financially, but it could be like they may mention to you, oh, hey, I just got my tax money back or whatever. And then at that point, you guys happen to be going out or having coffee or something of that nature. Sandy, does my ex-N still feel for me, or has he moved on? All right, does the ex-N still have feelings? They still have feelings. They definitely still have feelings. Happily ever after, love. Got a Cancer coming in. Well, it could be a water sign. It doesn't have to be a Cancer, but there's a Cancer around you too. It could be a Cancer and then another water sign, another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody making a decision to move forward with you because they think that you are like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Watch out with this card that if you don't want children, because it could also be the birth or the conception of a child. It doesn't have to be. This is a good omen regardless. Feeling strength around you coming up. When it comes to love, you're going to have an offer in front of you that you're not going to be able to refuse. Somebody is going to think that you are just like the greatest thing ever, and they're going to be highly attracted to you, and they are going to let you know it. I am up to Katie. Love. When you walk away from something that's not working, you lay down the law. A water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Somebody possibly that has a substantial amount of money around them leads you to happiness. They may come in out of the blue when you least expect it, and they may have a strong personality, even though I think that they're going to be a water sign. Water signs are usually not so strong, but they may be a Pisces, Scorpio rising, or Pisces, Aries rising. Somebody with a very strong personality, or somebody who has a prominent job, is a boss, a manager, something like that. This person comes in with a very strong personality. Coco, general. You may be taking some time to sort of reflect, look back on the past year, look forward to what you want in the future, taking time to yourself to really figure out what it is that you want. You've got a wish that comes true when you have magic around you. So you can manifest just about anything you want this year, and you have a wish that comes true. You also have a soulmate relationship coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, soulmate relationship comes in. Let go of the regret in the past. It's not helping. It's only holding you back. You may even have a small vacation coming up around you, or a weekend getaway. Krista, love. Okay. Anxiety and worry goes into the past. Holding yourself back goes into the past. Moving forward with fun, spontaneity, carefree enjoyment, moving forward. There's somebody around you who you're going to be very attracted to, and this person's going to be attracted to you too and treat you really well. This, be careful, be careful, be careful if you don't want children. The person that comes in after you put the heartbreak in the past to rest could be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. They come in with an offering of love, and you guys move forward. If you're with somebody right now, you can expect your current relationship to move forward and lead to happiness. Happiness with all 10 cups being full. MC, love. MC, love. Okay, you could have a Taurus around you here that's a slow mover. They may be needing you to kick them in the ass to get them off the couch, but they're legit. If there's no Taurus, then this card could be somebody who you feel spiritually connected to. Either way, they're a slow mover. They're slow and steady wins the race. You know what this reminds me of? He's actually an Aries, which is so not Aries-like. But a friend of mine that I used to work with, everything he did really slow. And me, everything I do really fast. So I used to, he would drive me nuts. Like we would be out to lunch or having lunch at work, and he would like cut each piece of his, whatever he was eating, and take a bite and put the fork down and wipe his face. Meanwhile, me, I was like an animal, shove everything in. And he, like everything he did slow. That's like so typical of the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady. It may be frustrating, but he's legit. There's happiness that surrounds the situation, and this person's going to be very focused. It could be a Pisces. You have the Moon card here. It could also be that you need to use your intuition when this person shows up. I think it's a Pisces. They may drive you a little nuts, but it's going to be a soulmate connection. If you have nobody in your life right now, this is who's showing up. If you do have someone in your life right now, you may notice that they either slow down or they're starting to feel very stable but not moving forward quickly. And it can be a little frustrating, but try not to let it frustrate you. I mean, I used to be like, can you just eat it? Can you just shove it in your mouth? Like, why does it take you a half hour to eat a piece of pizza? I could have eaten the whole pie. Uh, Sister, question below. S and R got a bearded dragon, and she keeps referring to S as his daddy and referring to the lizard as baby. Is it a step towards them actually getting married and having kids? I don't think so. Let's see. I can understand why you would feel like that. But you know what? All that glistens. You know what I mean? No, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, how long do lizards even live? I mean, I can totally understand why you're saying that. And if this is some kind of bullshit that you saw on social media, that's why it's put up there. Like, that's what people do. Like, I always think back to, like, my mother's generation. And even my brother and sister-in-law. Like, you would find my sister-in-law calling my brother a dumbass or ratting him out for not taking the garbage out or doing something like that sooner than you would see her praising him for something, because people don't do that. Do you know what I mean? Like in other words, like real situations and real life is not fairy tale stupid ass bullshit. You know what I mean? So if you're watching something play out in front of you, chances are you're watching a shit show, because it's just not like that. Like, we're human beings, and you're more than likely to hear somebody complain because their husband didn't take out the garbage than you are to hear them, oh, he's so wonderful, he took the garbage out for me. You know what I mean? So when you see bullshit on social media, that's what it is. Real everyday life people, like, that are having a real relationship, it's not usually like that. So don't let this bullshit bother you. I totally get why it's upsetting and why, like, you could read into it, but that's why it's put up there, because they want people to believe it. They want people to read into it. If their relationship was all that it was, they wouldn't be putting up a shit show on social media. It's just, you wouldn't have time for it. I would ignore it. I wouldn't even look at it. I wouldn't spend any energy on it, because all it does is make you crazy. You know? I mean, not just you, but anyone that does that. And it can be upsetting and it can be hurtful. And now we have Valentine's Day tomorrow, so let's watch all the bullshit that goes up for Valentine's Day. When meanwhile, I'm reading cards for people, and I'm like, you're fucking around behind his back. He's the best guy ever. Give me a break. I can't. I'm like, don't put anything up. You want me to blow you? You want me to blow the whistle on you? You don't know the shit that I've seen. Oh my God. But I appreciate it, and I understand, and there are so many people that are watching this crap. And what I really think is going to happen is that karma comes back to all these people. Reza, who's coming towards me in love? You got an earth sign here. You've got a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. That's going to lead you to great happiness should you choose to be with them. Use your intuition. This may not be the type of person that you normally go for, but if you give them a chance, I think that you guys could work. It might be the kind of situation where you may look back and think, God, in a million years, I never thought that I would be attracted to someone like you. But all of a sudden, like, they come in and, like, it may even be somebody that you already know and never looked at like that. You know, maybe like, oh my God, I can't believe that, you know, you and I ended up together. I never would have saw the two of us together. It's kind of something out of the box. Stephanie, how does the ex feel about me? Is he talking to anyone? Okay. How does the ex feel about me? So he sort of feels like At some point, the two of you will find your way back to one another. Like there's a divine intervention here stepping in. And there's also the Four of Cups. So you may not even realize how he feels, or you may not think that he cares, but he's still been pining away over it. You have a wish around the situation, so put that out into the universe because you can get what you want. I don't think that there's anybody around him that's of significance. Could he be talking to somebody here and there? Possibly. Can, you know, he have lunch with somebody at work or that kind of nonsense? Maybe, but there's nobody that's real significant showing up right now. Siba, my question is about social media. Did T see my Facebook post this morning, and what is his reaction? He may not have seen it yet. All right, let's see. Did he see the Facebook post this morning? I don't think he saw it yet. And that's the thing too. If you don't see it at that moment, he's gonna have to scroll through a lot to see it. So you don't know whether he's seen it yet. You didn't get any aces, so to me that would be no, he hasn't seen it. Stephanie, will Trent contact me soon, and does he miss me? Okay, so contact coming in with Trent. He's definitely going to contact you soon, and yes, he does miss you. And he thinks about you a lot. Ram, what are my angels' advice during the retrograde? All right, angels. What do the angels want Ram to know during the retrograde period? The Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. The Seven of Earth. Seeds well planted. A temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. The Eight of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. Interesting. You got two Earth cards. There's a lot of like strong grounding energy happening around you. That's good because Mercury in retrograde can make everybody feel very ungrounded. Mariana, what are mine and my boyfriend's current energies right now? No, you can ask questions about social media. It's just take it for what it's worth. That's my point. Like, just think about it for a second. Now, nobody puts up what they don't want you to believe. And I'm coming from the other side. So the woman that puts up that she's got the best husband, I'm reading her cards and she's screwing the guy down the street. I've seen it. And then even if I'm not reading cards, I have friends that have done that. Like I had a friend of mine, like 5 years, she's telling me she's getting divorced. I can't stand him, I'm getting divorced. I've been miserable my whole life. On Facebook, she's like, I'm so lucky to have you. And I'm like, what the fuck is she saying? Don't say anything. This is my stupid dumbass husband. How about that? Like, why? Don't cry to me, Argentina, and tell me how miserable you are and then post this bullshit. And you expect me to give you a thumbs up? I give you that. All right, current energy with the boyfriend and Mariana. Loving energy. Energy that's prepared to move forward. Love and passion and balance. Good. This is good. It's so funny. I try so hard to stay off of social media, but a lot of times I have to. You know, it's a great way to reach people, you know, like a lot of people at once. Nikos, will anyone invest in my idea by the end of the month? It's not coming up strong enough that that you're going to find an investor before the end of the month. I don't think it's going to happen for you that fast. And we may be looking more into the springtime. Elizabeth, going for the second interview tomorrow. What will happen? Good news. I think so. I think there's good news around this. Let's see. Yes, you got a wish and you got 2 aces. So, yeah, I think that you're going to get the job. So that's pretty positive. So don't even get me started now about the cell phones, how no one can put their cell phone down. So the other night, my brother and sister-in-law and the kids are here, and my brother is sitting in a chair over here, and he's on the phone. And it's like bombs could be going off around him, and he has no idea. My sister-in-law is doing dishes at the sink, or she's doing something at the sink. And I said to him, I'm like, I'll put on coffee. Do you want coffee? No answer. I say it again. You want coffee? You want coffee? Finally, I turned to the wall and I was like, you want coffee? Should I put coffee on? Like, put the phone down for 2 seconds. Oh, it drives me nuts. I'm like, yeah. You want coffee? You want coffee? And then he's like, oh, I was, you were what? What were you doing that was so important? It's Sunday night. Stupid. Malika. Will me and Michael spend tomorrow together? Okay, let's see. You know what? I think you will. You only got 1 ace, but the 6 of Cups is someone from the past returning, and the 9 of Cups is a wish. So I'm thinking you will spend tomorrow together. Krista, Jay and I didn't have a conversation. Is he going to stay away? Is he going to stay away? No, I think you're going to get a wish around the situation too with the 9 of Cups. I don't think he stays away. I gotta plug this one in. Ram, does Will talk about me to his friends, and if so, are they romantic or just friendly conversations? I think he talks a little bit, but I don't think he says too much. Overall, he doesn't come off like he's a big talker or a big communicator. And I definitely don't think that he would share feelings. No, I think he talks, but I don't think he says all that much. I think that that's just him, though. I don't think that that's good or bad. I just think that's who he is. AJ, does she know that he still sleeps with me? You know, I think it may be the kind of thing where she knows and she just may not want to admit it. Or she's got an idea and she wouldn't be surprised. She may be lying to herself. Anna, when will Christopher and I get to see his son? Okay, let's timing. It could be within the next 6 days. Hopefully you guys don't have to wait that much longer. There's a 6 around it. If it's not 6 days, I would say 6 weeks. But I don't think it's going to take too long. Georgia, has RS been thinking about me? Yes. Off and on, not crazy obsessed, but off and on, yes, you've been on his mind. Queen, is George going to come out of this toxic narcissistic behavior? And when is he going to reach out to me? Okay. Is he going to come out of this toxic behavior? He may need to go for a little bit of therapy. It looks like it's going to take work for him to come out of it. This is not something that, you know, it's not like he's going through a little bit of a phase. He's been acting like this for some time now. He'll come out of it. It's going to take work. When is he going to reach out? Let's pull a timing card for that. It could be before the end of the winter, or it could be by the end of the winter through April. He may go through like a huge transition starting towards the end of the winter and into April. He may be coming out of this bullshit and maybe getting help and moving forward with his own life, because I think he could use a little help. Miriam, what will my future marriage be like? Okay. Cause for celebration, and there'll be money around it. So I think it's going to be a good marriage that's going to have some financial stability. You may end up with a creative type person or someone who has a very creative side. Use your intuition, and this person is going to pursue you. So you're going to this person is going to be kind of like chasing you down a little bit. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. You know, money isn't everything, but it sure does make life easier. So if someone shows up and they have some money, good for you. Elisa, will I pass my PetSmart test? I think so. I'm surprised you're not working there yet. I thought you were going to have that job by now. Let's see. You will. You will. Definitely. I'm not concerned. Queen. If I suggest George go to a therapist in order to go with him, would he go? He may be resistant to it, and it may take some time to get him to go. Let's see. Will he go to the therapist? He's going to be a little bit resistant or hesitant in the beginning. You might have to bring it up a couple of times. I think he's going to hit a point where he knows he needs some help. He's got to get his act together. Fatima, when will Jay tell me his feelings? Okay, timing. could take up to 9 weeks. So something happens, a change happens around 9 weeks, or a significant conversation happens in 9 weeks. Shay, will he work towards getting me back? He will. You got 70% chance. The Knight of Cups is in reverse, which I'm not that concerned about because of the 2 aces. He may, it may be a rocky road. It may take some time. He may have to take a minute to get himself get out of his own way. But I think inevitably he does. I don't think he wants to lose you. Jessica A., General Love. Use your intuition. You got a spiritual connection coming in. Do not hold yourself back. Don't be anxious because it shows a little anxiety and a little bit holding yourself back. Balance and patience comes back. And working really hard at a new relationship that comes in out of the blue that leads to happiness. Lots of happiness. The sign, it could be an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. There's also a Taurus here. So you may have options. I wouldn't hold yourself back. I would give them all a chance, anyone that shows up, because there's happiness coming in around you. So it's like right around the corner. Nicole, how does Joe R. feel about me? Is his health okay? Is his health okay? Okay, I'm not a doctor, but according to the cards, his health is basically okay. All right, let's see how is he feeling for you. He may be feeling a little bit disconnected from you right now. 2 of Cups is in reverse. And he may be feeling like he sort of threw in the towel. I think that you may need to reach out to him if you want to connect with him. If you do, I think that there will be cause for celebration around the situation. But it looks like he's either given up on contacting you or connecting with you, or he feels like he doesn't have a chance, something like that. Because everything was coming up in reverse. It's like, nope, I'm not pursuing. Nope, I'm not calling. No, I'm not, you know, I feel broken. I feel like I'm out of place. I feel like I don't have a leg to stand on, kind of thing. I would reach out to him if you want to see things move forward or reconnect. Rochelle, why haven't I heard from Tavante? Why haven't I heard from Tavante? He's got a crisis happening around him. A crisis, and he's got a betrayal. So I don't know what went on around him, but he's dealing with some sort of mess. There's also a lot of regret around him. Feeling out of balance, feeling out of sorts. I think you're going to hear from him, but I think that it's like he's cleaning up a crisis right now. The Tower. Not a good thing. Woo-woo, what will my next relationship be like? It'll be a soulmate connection that you both work hard on. There's going to be some fighting and some arguments, a lot of passion, and some fun, adventurous times. So Page of Wands is like a love of adventure. Transforms your life, leads to a cause for celebration. There's going to be a whole lot of passion around it. It's going to be a good relationship. Lisa, am I going to hear from Kevin? You're going to hear from Kevin. AJ, why haven't I heard from him this afternoon? Okay, why haven't I heard from him this afternoon? I think he had an argument with someone. He's feeling regret, and he's feeling like the wind came out of his sails. I think he had a shitty afternoon. Somebody picked a fight, or he got in trouble for something. All right, I'm going back up to the top. What time is it? All right, Dylan, let me get through a few more, and then I'll be right with you. Sonia, will I collaborate with M soon? Okay. 70% chance, yes, you will collaborate soon. Autumn, does the ex-young Aries guy still think about me? All right, Dylan, I'll be right with you. Moderators, you can send in your questions. Does the young ex-Aries still think about me? I'll be right with you. 2 seconds. Yes, he does. Very much so. What time is it now? It's almost 7. I'll come back on again tonight at like 9:30. How's that? I'll come back on one more time tonight. I gotta take Kim out. She's gonna need to eat, and then I'll come back on. I'll have dinner. Dylan, I'll be right with you. All right, relax a sec. Candy, what are the energies between me and Izzy? I'm an Aquarius and he's an Aries. All right, let me just answer this question. A couple more questions. I'll be right with you. Like he's coming out of the blue and he's stepping out of the box. The energy is good between the two of you right now. There's like it's on the brink of a positive, moving something forward positively. Dylan, what do? You just knocked over my thing. Yes. Okay, what's Wolfie's question? What the hell is... That's my shoe. Don't eat my shoe. Energy around him and Nicole for AJ. Okay. They're at a standstill. Maybe he's fighting with her. Maybe that's what happened. They're at a standstill. It's almost like they're both being stubborn right now. It's like stagnant air. Nothing is flowing right now. All right, Wolfie. What kind of action will my mentor have on his mind regarding our project? Okay. What kind of action? Hey, what are you doing? She's sleeping, Dylan. You see what this guy's doing? He's trying to get to her. She's sleeping. Okay, relax. What kind of action will my mentor have on his mind? Okay. I think your mentor wants you to step out of your box and take control. And maybe play outside the box. Do something that's a little bit out of the box. I think he wants you to take control. And do something that's a little bit out of the box. Think outside the box with this project. I think that he has got faith in you that you can do it. Or that you can take control of it. Okay, I'm done with the super chats, right? Or do I have one more? Nicole, what's next in life for me? Okay. And then Mel. Oh, Sue can have your question. All right, Sue, can you post your question? What's next in life for Nicole? Money. Money comes in fast, life-changing money. Making more money, inheriting more money, gifted more money. There's more money coming in for you. That could be a life-changing amount. Sue, what's the question? I'll be right with you, Dylan. Oh my goodness. And then for anyone I didn't get to, I'll be back on tonight about 9:30. Will I move to Minnesota for school and meet my life partner there? I feel drawn to Minnesota. Okay, well, we moved to Minnesota. 70% chance, yes, you will move to Minnesota. If you're drawn there, I think that you should definitely look into it. I do think that there is a life for you there in Minnesota. I don't want to go anywhere cold. So Minnesota makes me freeze just saying the word. I do think that you're going to move now. 70% chance, which would mean to me that it's not going to happen right away. If it's going to happen, it's going to take some time, like probably not even this year. Maybe if it was going to happen this year, it would be at the very end of the year, moving into next year. But keep it in mind, or it could be a plan that you come up with to get there. What was the super chat that I skipped? I thought that I did them all. Maybe there was another one. What will happen between me and the Taurus in February? Okay, let me see it. Let me do it. Wait a minute. What was the Nicole's last question? The last question I did was something about what's coming towards me next in life. That's the last one that I did. So if I missed one, I don't know what the question was. And maybe I might have missed it a long time ago. All right, what was that last question from Nicole? All right, I'm going to do Nikita's while I wait for Nicole. Is the tower moment you saw in my reading already happened? We fell out twice and I walked away. But Nicole, did I answer it? Let me know if I answered it. I think that there may be one I'm missing. Okay, did the tower moment already happen for Nikita? Yes, you had a 99% chance that that was it. That was the tower moment. Miss K, yes, I'll be back on at 9:30. And you can post at 9:30. All right, I'm waiting for Nicole. In the meantime, let me answer for Costa66. What will happen between me and the Taurus in February? Oh, you could have some fun, adventurous times. There may be a love connection between the two of you in February or before February ends. Use your intuition with this person. And on top of that, aside from the Taurus, you're going to have choices around you. You have other people around you that are going to be interested in you, which is a good thing. You're calling the shots. Oh, I did it. Okay, all right. Let me go. Let me take the dog out, and I'll be back on tonight, guys, 9:30. So I'll see you guys then. Good night. Well, until later. Bye-bye. Thanks.